Welcome to Living English, your cozy space for learning real English slowly, naturally, and without pressure.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast.
We're really happy you're spending this time with us today.
Very happy.
So today we want to talk about something that many people feel quietly inside.
Something very human.
The feeling that maybe your life is not where you thought it would be. Maybe you thought you would feel more successful by now.
More confident.
More organized.
Maybe happier.
And sometimes when we look around, it feels like everybody else has life figured out.
Especially online.
Oh, yes. Especially online.
You open social media for 5 minutes and suddenly everyone looks perfect.
Perfect body.
Perfect apartment.
Perfect relationship.
Perfect morning routine.
Meanwhile, you're sitting in bed eating snacks at midnight watching videos.
Exactly.
But today, we want to remind you of something important.
Your life does not need to look perfect to still be beautiful.
I love that.
Say it slowly with us.
Your life does not need to look perfect to still be beautiful. One more time. Your life does not need to look perfect to still be beautiful.
Lucas, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you ever felt behind in life?
Oh, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, many times.
Tell me more.
I think when I was younger, I imagined adulthood very differently.
How differently?
I thought adults always knew what they were doing.
That's funny.
I imagine adults waking up early, they come feeling motivated, they go drinking healthy smoothies.
Doing yoga at sunrise.
Exactly.
And now?
Now I realize most adults are just trying their best.
That is so true.
Sometimes people look confident on the outside, but inside, they are still learning too.
Still confused.
It's still growing.
Still trying to understand life.
And honestly, I think that never completely stops.
I actually find that comforting.
Me too.
I think comparison makes this feeling much worse.
Absolutely.
Because online, we compare our real life to somebody else's best moments.
Exactly.
Nobody posts the stressful moments.
Or the lonely moments.
Or the moments when they cry in the bathroom because life feels overwhelming.
But those moments exist for everybody.
Everybody struggles sometimes.
Even people who seem successful.
Especially them sometimes.
You know something interesting?
What?
A lot of people think success will magically remove anxiety or insecurity.
But it doesn't always work like that.
No. Sometimes successful people still feel lost.
Still feel afraid.
Still wonder if they are good enough.
That's why comparison is dangerous.
Because you never see the full story.
There's a phrase I heard recently that I really love.
Tell us.
You are allowed to grow slowly.
Wow.
I think many people need to hear that.
Especially nowadays.
Because everything feels fast now.
Fast content.
Fast success.
Fast entertainment.
People want instant results.
But real growth usually happens slowly.
Very slowly sometimes.
Like learning a language.
Exactly.
At first, progress feels invisible.
You learn a few words.
A few expressions.
A few sentences.
And suddenly one day, you realize...
Wait, I understand this conversation.
That moment feels amazing.
It really does.
Can we talk about habits for a moment?
Yes, please. I love this topic.
People often think life changes through one huge moment.
Like in movies.
Exactly.
Big dramatic transformation.
But real life usually changes through small repeated actions.
Tiny habits.
Tiny choices every day.
Reading for 10 minutes.
Going for a walk.
Listening to English podcasts.
Sleeping earlier.
Drinking more water.
Speaking more kindly to yourself.
That one is important.
Very important.
Sometimes we are too mean to ourselves.
Much meaner than we would ever be to another person.
Exactly.
Your inner voice matters.
The way you speak to yourself matters.
Because eventually you start believing those words.
Can I be honest about something?
Always.
Sometimes I want to try new things, but I feel embarrassed before I even start.
Embarrassed?
Yeah, like, what if I'm bad at it? What if people judge me?
I think many people understand that feeling.
Especially adults.
Why adults?
Because children are comfortable being beginners.
That's true.
Children fall down while learning and they simply try again.
But adults feel pressured to already be good.
Exactly.
And that fear stops many people from starting.
But everybody is bad at first.
And everybody.
Nobody starts as an expert.
Phrase I love.
What is it?
The first step is allowed to look silly.
Oh, I love that.
Because it's true.
Beginnings are awkward sometimes.
Yeah, but awkward beginnings create beautiful endings.
Can we speak directly to our English learners now?
Of course.
If you sometimes feel frustrated with your English,
please don't give up.
You are improving more than you think.
Even listening to this podcast right now is practice.
Your brain is learning.
Slowly.
Naturally.
Little by little.
Maybe your English is not perfect yet.
But perfection is not the goal.
Communication is the goal.
Connection is the goal.
Confidence grows through practice.
Not through perfection.
Okay, Lucas. Tell us something funny.
Oh no.
Come on.
Okay. A few years ago, I decided I wanted to become healthier.
That sounds responsible.
Very responsible.
What happened?
I bought vegetables.
Good start.
I bought healthy snacks.
Amazing.
I even bought expensive green juice.
Oh, wow.
Then I came home.
And?
I crowed again ordered pizza.
No.
Yes.
What happened to the vegetables?
Honestly, as they stayed in my refrigerator looking beautiful for 2 weeks.
That is actually hilarious.
And then they died.
Poor vegetables.
Very tragic story.
But honestly, very relatable.
Exactly. Nobody changes perfectly overnight.
Real growth is messy sometimes.
You know another problem people have?
What?
Waiting for the perfect moment.
Oh, yes.
People say, I'll start next month.
I'll start on Monday.
I'll start when life feels less busy.
But life is almost always busy.
Exactly.
There is rarely a perfect moment.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is simply begin.
Even imperfectly.
Especially imperfectly.
Because action creates momentum.
And momentum creates change.
I think many people are exhausted emotionally.
I agree.
Life feels heavy sometimes.
And when life feels heavy, we need kindness.
Especially from ourselves.
Yes.
Not every day will be productive.
Not every day will feel inspiring.
Some days are simply survival days.
And that's okay.
Rest is important too.
Healing is important too.
You are not lazy for needing rest.
You are human. Okay, everyone. Let's practice some useful English phrases together.
Repeat after us slowly.
Phrase number 1, I am still growing.
I am still growing.
Phrase number 2, I don't need to be perfect.
I don't need to be perfect.
Phrase number 3, so small steps matter.
Small steps matter.
Phrase number 4, it's okay to start slowly.
It's okay to start slowly.
Phrase number 5, I can begin again.
I can begin again.
Beautiful.
Before we finish today's episode, let's remember something important.
You are not behind in life.
You are not failing.
You are learning,
growing,
becoming.
And life is not a race.
Everybody moves at a different speed.
Some people bloom early.
Some bloom later.
But flowers do not compare themselves to other flowers.
They simply grow.
I love that.
Me too.
And to everyone learning English with us,
we're proud of you.
Really proud.
Because learning a language takes courage.
And patience.
And consistency.
But you are doing it.
One podcast at a time.
One sentence at a time.
One day at a time.
Thank you so much for relaxing with us today.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Living English, and leave a comment below.
Tell us What is one small thing you want to improve in your life right now?
We love reading your comments.
And remember, you do not need a perfect life to live
a meaningful one. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.